glad you are here. I'm Coach Sarah, and who is excited to get this day going? I am. Get the rest of this week going strong, the rest of it. Let's go. I got my coffee, and I am so excited to be here doing these My Joy videos with you today. Um, you did not miss one last week. I did not post one last week, so you were all good. I did post a short though, that you can check out. But yeah, last week I took off because my siblings were celebrating being done with school. So that was super fun last week. They are homeschooled, so they always get off a few weeks early. So I'm so excited about that. So this week is going to be a great week. Let's just go ahead and believe it, that the rest of the week is going to be great. And also this weekend is Mother's Day weekend, so that's awesome. And this video is going to be kind of in honor of Mother's Day, so I'm so excited about this video. Okay, so what is bringing me joy today, this week? Okay, so as we are talking about Mother's Day, it is my mother. That is what's bringing me joy this week. My amazing, beautiful mama. So this week, one of my goals was to make her feel special every single day, extra special. And so just doing that has brought me so much joy this week. And I am it's so amazing to celebrate someone. I love celebrating people or celebrating events or celebrating holidays. So it is just bringing me so much joy this week to celebrate my mama, the one who gave life to me, gave birth to me, and has, raised me, all of that, and has now become like one of my best friends. So I am celebrating her this week, and that's what's bringing me joy. Just being able to celebrate her a little bit extra this week has just been so fun. And, that's been a different variety of things because, with just normal life, things still happens and stuff. So I'm just searching throughout my week of how I can make her feel extra special. Like today, I'm taking her out on a coffee date. I made some breakfasts for her that were special. So just little things like that. And in a few minutes, I'm going to share how it's the little things that make someone feel special and loved. So anyways, that's what's bringing me joy this week. And I challenge you to go searching for your joy this week, to go see what is making you smile, what's making you happy, what's making you feel maybe loved and hopeful. So go search for it. It is there. And even if you have the slightest feeling of like tiredness today and you're just like, I don't even have the ability to go like think about what's bringing me joy this week, take a breath, and it's probably like right there that you already are thinking of, and then that's okay if you don't. But just take a breath and just think past on this beginning of this week, or maybe think forward to maybe Mother's Day or whatever that you have going on this weekend that maybe you can think of to bring you some joy on this beautiful Wednesday. So go search for your joy today. And like I always say, maybe you find one or two. You just never know. So go find your joy, because we need some joy on this beautiful Wednesday. We do. So I wanted to share with you guys today. So I have 3 things, or 3 ways actually, to celebrate your mama, your mother, maybe your grandmother, or some mama that you know in your life too, but to celebrate your mama, okay? So first one, and also before I get into them, these are so simple, and it's the little things in life that mean the most. So these things may seem so small and so like, that's just, why is that even worth doing that? It is because it means the world, okay? And it probably will mean the world to your mama. So anyways, 3 things. So the first one is, okay, texting a sweet little note to your mom, okay? Just seriously, it just takes like 5 minutes, not even that. Like it takes a second to real quick write up, I love you, Mom. thanks for being my mama, thanks for all you do, or just I love you, or a little gift that is like heart, like whatever you want to text and that's on your heart, just simply text it out and send it to them. I promise you it'll make their day probably. So just simply text your mama a sweet message that's on your heart and on your mind that you maybe are thinking about them, and just send it to them. You know, it could be today, it could be on Mother's Day, it could be like a couple days late before, whatever. Just send them a cute, sweet little note, text. It'll be a game changer. It'll make them feel so very loved. So that's number one. Okay, number two, hugs. Okay, yes, you knew I was going to say hugs because I love hugs. But whenever you see your mama the rest of this week, so maybe you're going to see her today, maybe you're going to see her tomorrow, maybe you're going to see her on Sunday for Mother's Day, give her the most big hug possible, where you wrap your arms around and she can feel that love, where you hug her like your life depends on it, or that you're not going to see her again because you're just hugging, like bear hug. So give your mama a humongous bear hug whenever you see her next. Okay, like I said, today, tomorrow, on Mother's Day, whatever, you give her the biggest hug, she will feel so loved and important. And you don't even have to say anything. You can just give her that huge hug. Give her that hug. And if you've already done the text, there it is. It's already said it. So just give her that big hug. Okay, so that's number two. Number three, okay, this is, so number three is taking a few moments out of your day or on this weekend on Mother's Day and spending a few moments with your mom. So whether that's, like I said, I'm going on a coffee date with my mom today, or maybe that's a lunch date, maybe you share a meal with her at dinner with the rest of the family, or maybe you simply, if you like live close or you still live with your mom, you can like have a few minutes with her where you sit and just talk. That is also a game changer because you're sharing connection with your mom. And these three little things, like I said, are so little. Like you're like, does that even mean anything? But I tell you, it will mean the world to your mom for just taking that few minutes out of your day, out of your weekend to be with your mom and to celebrate her. And she will love it and cherish it, and you will feel loved too because it's your mom. So you're hugging her, you're taking a few minutes. So it'll be amazing as you celebrate your mama this weekend and all the other things that maybe you already have planned and that you want to do for her, or you have a gift that maybe you want to give her. Just celebrating her in whatever way, because each of us have different relationships with our moms, and that's okay. And we each have different like things that we know our mom likes and all that stuff. So these were just three ways that you could just simply just celebrate her. And they don't cost anything and they are simple, and you can do like today, you can do this coming weekend. So those are three things. Okay, so now I have something for the mamas being celebrated. Okay, because I know I have some mamas that watch these videos. So this is for you, the mamas who are being celebrated. Okay, to one or two things. So the first one is to come at this weekend with open arms, ready for it all, and just being open to whatever comes. Like however your kids celebrate you, or however, however it transpires and how you guys celebrate, just come at it with open arms and lots of love. And because I know that we, as humans, we can get so like, it has to be exactly this, it has to look like this, or this mother's doing this, so I have to do this. Just come at it with open arms and so much love. It'll transform your weekend. You'll see everything different. You'll see your children different and what they do for you, depending on if they're very young or if they're on the older side. Just all of that. Just coming at it with so much love and just open arms that I'm here, and and to celebrate. I mean, because you also, I mean, can celebrate you as well on all of the accomplishments you had with your children and how far you've come if you have adult kids, and just kind of like look at it from also celebrating yourself for coming through all those years of childcare and taking care of them and teaching them all of that. And because I promise you, it is not selfish to do that by just, taking a moment and being proud of yourself and celebrating. It is not selfish. So take a minute with yourself and celebrate you. Okay, so those were a couple things. And number 3, this is so big because this can be for moms, but this can be for anybody in life. But going, approaching the weekend and having things already planned out. Okay, so meaning like if you just go into the weekend expecting things, but you don't outwardly say that you're expecting them. So, and then being sad when those things don't come to pass. It's like, let's say if you have a thought that exactly how you want to celebrate this weekend and it doesn't transpire, that you could have the plans that you want. That you can plan a family meal on Sunday that I want all my kids here. I'm going to try to do that. So plan a family meal. Okay. And then you have it planned and you're going to see your kids and you're going to be so feeling loved and everything, rather than leaving it up to like the kids or everything else, and then it doesn't come to pass, and then you feel sad because you're like, well, I wanted a family meal but it didn't happen. So if you come at it like, all right, I want a family meal, and you tell your kids that, or whatever else, it doesn't have to be a family meal, it could be like, well, I want to do this with you guys, or I want this to happen this weekend, or whatever. If you come at it telling or already planning it with everybody, then you will come at the end of your Mother's Day feeling so loved and not feeling let down or neglected or, sad because stuff didn't happen. So those are just a few things for the mother who's being celebrated as you head into this weekend and you celebrate with your children and your husband and your family. So anyway, so those are just a few things for Mother's Day weekend. Shout out to my mama. I know you're watching this, so happy Mother's Day. You are the best mama ever, and I'm so thankful for you. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Real quick before the video is over, I wanted to share with you guys, I am offering my summer dream package still. So it starts June 1st. So I am looking for like 3 girls or women who are wanting to do coaching this summer, because this is a summer dream package that will fit your schedule, that will get you the help you need and want, and it'll give you the knowledge about your mindset and about finding more about your emotions and how they work and all of that, and how you look on your life, self-confidence, purpose, your identity, all of that. And we can work on that all summer long. And like I said, it fits your schedule. So we get together and we meet every other week, and it's seriously the summer dream of your dreams. Summer dream package of your dreams. So if you want more information on that, drop a heart below and I will get you all the deets on that. You can also find out more on my Instagram page, Sarah R. Horn. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great weekend and have a great Mother's Day weekend. See you next week.